Welcome to Adulting with Moi. I am the founder, Jada Quick, and I'm so excited to talk to you guys about Qapital. This video is to just give you my personal review. I've been using Qapital about a few months now, and I love it. I did a review earlier this year about Digit, which is also a great app, but I just like to try new things and obviously share them with you guys as you guys all strive to be financially lit. Okay, so with that said, I'll just give you a review. Qapital is a savings app, and it's not Capital with the C, it's with a Q. Actually, I can show you on the App Store so you can see. Let's see if this glare is on my side. Can you see it? Ooh, I think it is on my side. Yes. So it has like a Q and like little colors, pink, yellow, and blue. Okay. So it's on the App Store. It's free, which is amazing. One thing I would say about this, if you have used Digit, and if you haven't, it's okay. You can just check out that video another time. But Digit actually is free for only 100 days. So you have to like pay a small fee. I still think it's worth it, but in this case, in comparing them, Qapital does not have a fee, not that I know of, because I've been using it for a few months, so definitely has surpassed 100 days. So with that said, I really love Qapital. I think it's really cool in comparison to Digit, and I'm going to say this because I think that's why I like it more. So Digit is based off of an algorithm that watches your spending habits through whatever card you link up to it, which is great. However, life happens, and sometimes you may spend more or spend less, and that's great. However, you don't have control of how much money it will take out because it's based off of your spending habits. So with that said, that algorithm can look at, your account and say, oh, you have X amount of money and you spend this much. Usually, you're fine to save $40 when maybe you may have an emergency that pops up or whatever happens. You actually just haven't been spending because, I don't know, you're using your credit card or you have another card that you don't have linked up, whatever the case may be. You can't tell Digit to be like, oh wait, actually this is too high for me because I have X amount of things to do or a bill to get paid, So with that said, I felt like I ran into a little problems with that because my spending habits, it's consistent, at least with the bills, but sometimes, it's a birthday, or, you gotta splurge a little bit for, just because. No, I'm kidding. No, but I mean, it just happens and accidents happen, So with that said, I would say I really do like Qapital because they do not have an algorithm. It's based on what you put. So it's your personalized parameters. Now, that leads me to my great point because Qapital, I think, is a cool way to make saving fun. I say that because with Qapital, and I can read it to you, there's different rules on how to save. And when I say rules, that's just how they would like, or how you would like to set up your parameters. Okay, they just call them rules. So one of the rules I have is the payday one, where basically whenever I get paid an X amount above an X amount limit, I said I wanted to take X amount of percentage of my income and put it into an account. So whenever I get a check that's over X, it automatically says, oh, let me take a percentage out. Now, if I get a check below it, then it doesn't touch it, which is great because, I didn't want to save off of that smaller check. Okay. Another one that I use, I think it's so cool. It's like this. It's really kind of funky, but basically you can save through your social media handles, okay? So with that said, or what does that mean? I basically have it set up where every time I post on Instagram on one of my accounts, I have one account set up, I have to pay X amount of dollars, or X amount of dollars is taken out of my account to save, which is kind of cool because it's creating this way that you can subconsciously save. Well, I guess you are thinking about your posting, but I post all the time, so I don't know, you get a reward kind of in a way. This depends on how you think about it, but I like it because I just don't think about it. I'm just like, oh, I just saved X amount of dollars, just doing some daily tasks. Some other things that I think is cool, I don't use this one particularly or these other ones, but they're just cool to try them out, and you guys feel free to try them out and comment below and let me know. They have one that's I use this, the roundup rule, where if you have if you use 150, you round up to the nearest dollar, which is the next 50 cents. So you just take that 50 cents and put it into a savings account. So, but that's another type of app that they take that from, I guess, and that's called Acorns, which is really cool too. I'll try to do a video on that as well because I've been following them for a minute. The other rule I see is a guilty pleasure rule. Okay, it says put a little in savings whenever you buy the stuff you're trying to resist. It's very interesting. I've never tried that, but if you do, let me know. That sounds really interesting. They have a freelancer rule, which is kind of cool actually, where you can set aside 30% for tax day every time you get paid. So that's a really forward-thinking type of deal. I think that's kind of cool. I'm not using that. Like I said, I used the 3 I mentioned before, but if you do, feel free to let me know. I'm interested. Another one, this one's cool, the 52-week rule. So there's 52 weeks in a year, if you did not know. And the basically when you start your year, the first week you put $1, second week $2, third week $3. You keep going all the way up to you reach the 52-week mark, and that's $52. Okay, which is kind of cool because it's just like it grows with you. Another one, I have not tried this and I probably should. There's an Apple Health rule where like you can link your Apple Health watch or phone, and for your fitness people out there, if you meet your fitness goals that you already have set on there, you can actually tie it to this Qapital app where you can then, when you reach running 5 miles, you saved X amount of dollars, which I think is kind of cool. So like as you reward yourself physically, you're rewarding yourself financially. So, that was cute. I should like coin that. Okay. But yeah, so anyway, that's really cool. And yeah, like there's so many different kinds. I mean, you can do it to a social media with Twitter, you can do so many things. Pinterest, they have Pinterest on Spotify for my Spotify users. So there's so many. They even have weird ones. Oh wow, this one's funny. It's a temperature one. It says drop it like it's hot. Save when the temperature rises above 75 Fahrenheit. How crazy is that? So if you're in Atlanta, like, you just couldn't forget it. You're gonna be saving every day. But I think it's cool. So like I said, it really has really cool, creative, innovative, fun ways to make you save, and I support that. So like I said, I love to just try these new apps. Nothing's wrong with Digit. I'm just saying, giving you more options for different lifestyles. Like I said, it wasn't working for me at the time because I was dealing with different pop-up surprise purchases or pop-up surprise expenses, and I just couldn't keep going back and forth with Digit. I didn't have time. So I ran across and stumbled upon Qapital, and I enjoyed it. So feel free to comment below, like, follow, subscribe. I have an Instagram handle. I'll put it down here too. I appreciate you for watching. See you next time on Adulting with Moi.